new video. So we are at Ealing Tidal Mill, and this is the test way. So we're going to walk from Ealing, which is in Southampton, all the way up to Inkpen Beacon, which is 44 miles. And this is a multi-day one for me, so I've never done this before. So we're planning to camp in a few campsites on the way. It's all arranged. Weather-wise, it's not looking great. It's looking like it's going to be wet from here on in today. And yeah, it's not going to be a little bit windy, but tomorrow a few showers. So we'll see how we get on. Hopefully it don't get too wet. So we're setting off from here today. This is part one. We're going to head up to Romsey, which is about 11 miles away. And then we've got a campsite booked up there, but we'll see what the weather's doing. If it's tipping it down and it's raining, we might bail and stay in our own houses tonight, because we're not that far from home, and then carry on tomorrow. So we're starting here at Ealing, and you can see the tidal mill behind us there. This is the opposite way to what you see in the test way. So this is actually the mouth to still the River Test. The River Test runs down Southampton docks and then joins up with the River Itchen before proceeding out to sea around the Isle of Wight. So I might make a video of kayaking that part in the future, from probably here down to the mouth and then carry on. So yeah, that's it for now. I'll bring you back whenever there's something more interesting to see. Let's go. Stockbridge costs you £1 to cross there. There's a car park on the side. We're going to go this way. If there's been signs. Straight on to the top. Good. There's a bit of road walking on this one, but not too much today. Once you get to a certain point though, it's a lot of house walking, but yeah, it's cool. So not over the bridge, but turn right. Down here. Very pretty little bridge. You see I'm holding my mic. The little cat thing keeps falling off it, but it's good. So far very scenic, it's lovely. It's not too cold as well, so it makes all the difference. A little bit of light rain, but yeah, so far so good. And then down Rum Walk. Hard to find the sign, but there is one. Back off the beaten track. So far, so good. Waterproof jacket time. So it's going to rain heavy, so it's a good test for this. So see what happens. We're kind of walking through, I suppose, the outskirts of. What would you say this is, Vaughn? Is this Tottenham?
Yeah.
As we said, the outskirts of Tottenham, and next big crossing will probably be the motorway in a few miles. And that should be past all the way up to Romsey. It's a broad walk at a certain point along here, which sometimes floods, so it's a bit of heavy rain last night, you never know. So fingers crossed it's not. There's the river there. So we just walked past the Salmon's Leap, which is the first pub. Oh, look at all the ducks. So you can see we're just crossing over the river again. Yeah, Salmon's Leap, it looked like a nice pub, but we're not going to stop yet. They had a ice cream stand, which is probably open on the weekends, would be nice to stop at. But yeah, we're going to follow this path now towards the broad walk, and then we're up towards the motorway, and then up to Romsey. So we just came to our first hurdle of the walk. This way is the way we were going to go, via a broad walk, which cuts right across there towards the motorway. But it's currently closed for repair. So, and it also says there's no alternative route. So we're going to have to find a different way to go, which My OS maps are going to have to cut down this way and then kind of cut back to where we were. So it's quite a diversion. So what was 44 miles has turned into 48 miles now. It's getting higher and higher every time, but hey yo, that's walking a national trail. But you can't beat it. It's scenic because the bridges over the river is really nice, and yeah, we've followed the river quite a bit. We walked through Totten there, which was just through houses, which was a bit boring, but at least you can stop and get drinks and teas or coffees or anything in Totten. There's lots of places there, lots of places for food. But yeah, now we're going off the beaten track, so wish us luck. I'll bring you back when we manage to find our way back on the trail, if we do. Here we are crossing the Test Lakes. Yeah, we found like an alternative route. You can see the rain started now, so it's not that pleasant. Walking between two lakes, it'll bring us around to a road, and then we'll soon be back en route. So this is an alternative route, but at the same time it's still quite nice. The path has been for the most part gravelly for the past while. Seems to be good underfoot at the minute. Yeah, we did do a bit of road walking through Totten as well, and the concrete, so a bit of a mixture. And then we diverted there past the industrial estate, so there's been nothing much there. And there's no coffee shops or anything around here for quite a bit, so do come this way, come prepared. It's pity the broad walks are closed because it would be really nice. It's really cool. Lots of nature and stuff along there as well, but the alternative isn't too bad. A bit boring, but isn't too bad. Hopefully that'll be repaired, open again soon. So we're heading towards the motorway. I'll probably bring you back when we're across that, because there's a bit of road walking up ahead again. This side is raining as well, so it's not very pleasant, but yeah, I'll talk to you in a bit. So we completed the diversion, which actually was quite pretty. So we walked along Test Woods and then find our way between Testwood Lakes and then find our way up to Middle Lane. There's a bit of path that was closed there, but it was still open, but it looked like it's closed when they're doing tree felling. So yeah, we're back on it now, and this path here should take us right down towards the motorway, which is just in the distance, which we'll cross underneath, and then we're back onto another path. And yeah, it's still raining. Looks grassy up ahead, so a bit of different terrain to go on, so we'll see. So we are, how long are we in now, Vaughn? What'd you say?
How long?
Yeah.
Just under 2 hours.
Just under 2 hours. So under 2 hours got us here towards the motorway. So yeah, I'll bring you back when we're there. That bit down there, alongside the motorway, that sucks. It's literally nettles, brambles, everything you can imagine. Sure you can't really see, but it's very overgrown, very tricky. I'll have a look in the map later and see if there's an alternative to that, because it's tough going. Wearing shorts as well, so my legs are a bit cut now, but yeah, we'll carry on. So you can hear it, we're just about to go on the motorway, and then we'll be following the path on up towards Romsey. So yeah, halfway, let's go. Get back to the river, yay, at last. So sometimes you can see fish, but some trout, but I don't see anything today, especially in the rain. It's hard to spot them. Very grey. So that was the alternative route over there, but there is a sign that says There's no footpath, doesn't it, Vaughn?
I got my glasses on. Have to get closer.
Yeah. So I think it's this way down here then. Oh yeah, there's like a little Airbnb thing, doesn't it? Well, the weather's coming in now. It's definitely a bit soggy. Look at this. Look, you can obviously stay there. Your own pizza oven, your own little private walk. And your own river view. Lovely that. Oh, that took a while to get going, but off we go. So we meet the donkey. Can you see the donkey? Hello, donkey. And his friendly horse. So yeah, we came along a road, which was kind of like a big loop. It's kind of like a big loop. You can see I'm well tucked up now. So it's raining quite heavily, but yeah, it was kind of a bit of a loop. We thought there could have been an alternative, but there wasn't. It said no footpath. So we're now walking along the outskirts of a field. You can see I'm going to call them silage bales, all covered up. So farmers obviously chopped it and stopped for the rain. But yeah, it's a wet one. So we're straight up by this field, and basically next up with Romsey. Maybe not too much film because of the weather, but hopefully there'll be a bit more tomorrow. So when I get to Romsey, I'll come back and we'll see how we get on. But it's been easy going, this part, and as I said, it's very scenic. Now we're just walking along the edge of a field, so it's a bit rougher in the feet, but feet good, feeling good. Let's do it. Okay, day 2 of the testway. So we're starting off in Romsey. Check out the river test there. Beautiful. Starting on a path, and we're going to walk to Stockbridge, which is about 12 miles away. Weather forecast today is for showers. So once again, Great British summer, nice bit of rain. So you see where we're going behind us there, the path. Off we go down there. Through forests, a lot of open land, and that'll be it, yeah. Got a drone with me today, see if I can maybe get that up, but it is a bit windy, so it's 50-50 at the minute really. And yeah, probably yesterday it rained so much there was no footage after we got kind of to Romsey, which had a festival in it, which was cool. But today, hopefully they'll get a bit more footage and show you the testway. So far so good. I'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, so we've entered a little woods called Squib Woods. Just crossed a few farmers' fields. Not too bad. Rained a bit. So there is cattle in them, but they're all fenced in with electric fences. So that's not too bad. So we'll head through the woods, and I think the next place really we get to is Kimmeridge, something like that. Kimmeridge, I think it's called, yeah. And there is a coffee shop there, so Could be tempted to stop there. And then we're also going to stop probably at a place called Horsebridge. It's a nice pub there, so stop for a pint. Liquid refreshment, sorry, should I say. So, yeah. Vaughn's buzzing about that. So, yeah, I'll come back to you in a bit. But yeah, lovely walk through the forest at the minute. Woods, forest, whatever. What's the difference? Imagine a woods. Is the woods small and the forest is big? I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's still really nice. And there is water around us, there's bits of the river around us. Not the main river, but it's just little estuaries that come off it. So yeah, we're still with it. Alright, I'll show you the next bit in a bit. Back in the woods there's a right path where it kind of forks and you can go straight on or turn right, and the sign for the testway is quite hidden, so just keep your bearings as you're going through there. Lots of these lovely little bridges to walk through. Might be coming to, I suppose, what can be described as Jurassic Park. Watch out for the velociraptors around here in the long grass, Vaughn. I think I better turn you off. We're in the jungle. Working quarry ahead. Although today it's a Saturday, so there might not be anything. There's the quarry there. What's happened?
It's official. This trek has drawn blood.
This trek has drawn blood. Nice. Alright, so here's the next challenge. It's gotten very nettly, so the past little bit being quite small and very brambly and nettly. I'm thinking shorts weren't the wisest choice of attire, but got my trekking poles, so using them to get my way through the nettles. Got too many stings so far. As you can see, it's like, where are we gonna go? Hack my way through is the answer whilst trying to film. It's tricky. But yeah. Looks like it's gonna open up. It's the little nettles that you can't see. And then I've got me bag on the back to contend with. And whee! Oh. Not easy going there for sure, but yeah, onwards. So we're in a same little woods I was filming that a minute ago, but it's got like a small broad walk thing to get you over the wetlands, but again it's quite slow going because you're trying to dodge the nettles, and some of the gratings are sticking up, so you could easily fall in. But I thought you'd like to see it. It's definitely not an easy path to test with. It's harder than I was expecting. Well, we keep saying water, but we haven't seen the actual river test in a little while. we get up towards Modesfont, I think we'll catch up with it there. Yeah, interesting. Whoa. Pardon? Oh, right, okay. Here you go, Vaughn. I'm filming. Do you want to take the camera? Oh. There you go. Himalaya Joe, yeah. I swear they're getting taller every time. Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
So we've just stopped for lunch. Yeah, we just stopped for lunch at a place called Cambridge Barn, and I've got a lamb wrap. How's your food, Vaughn?
Alright. Bit dry. Built by the Coke for £4.
It was really nice, so yeah, worth a stop. And it's literally just off the track. So at Cambridge, the track joins the Monarchs Way as well. We did a bit of a diversion a minute ago because it was just bramble, nettles in your face path, so we kind of went round it by the road, which was much better. But yeah, so hopefully it's a lot clearer. And our next stop after this will be Horsebridge. And we're going to walk past Modesfont, so I'll probably talk again there. But it's really nice. Back in the trail. Currently walking towards Modesfont. This also is the Monarchs Way now, so the path's opened up quite a bit. Fingers crossed it stays like this for a good while, because it's been tough going this morning through the brambly thickets. But we're currently walking through woods. It's nice. One big massive downpour just before we left the Cambridge Barn where we had lunch, but still sunny. Still good. So yeah, just about to cross over the railway tracks in a sec. Actually, I came to this bridge several years ago and watched the Flying Scotsman go past. It's one of my friends. It was good. I remember having to get, because it's quite tall, I had to get a log to see over. So it's good. Here goes, that's the railway line that goes to Romsey, down to Southampton, and a little bit goes up to Salisbury, or get the train out to the West Country. So yeah, alright, well, I'll carry on, and if there's anything interesting, I'll talk to you in a bit. River test. This is like the second time we've seen it today from when we started. Because when we started, we walked along it for a bit and then went off into the countryside. But it's so clear, the water, look how clear it is. I could see some fish. See if I can spot any. Stunning. The river test is private land beside it for fisheries. And it's just starting to rain again, if you can see it in the water. Really nice. So hopefully we're going to follow the river for a bit. We'll see. Well, up past Modesfont we definitely will. So. Okay, yeah, so we're just past Modesfont. I'll just extend you, make you a little bit taller, and then turn you around. You can see inside it. It's like way over there. It's like a stately home run by the National Trust. And yeah, it's quite interesting. I've been there a couple of times for like family days and stuff, and it's a good cafe in there. It's quite expensive to get in, but if you have a National Trust membership, it's worth a visit. But we're going to walk around the outside of it and then cut across, and then it's straight north, Horsebridge, Stockbridge. We're there for the day. So yeah, well, it's anything interesting, I'll come back to you in a bit. It's a bit windy now. Right. I've decanted the raincoat Just getting a bit too hot, but yeah, all good. Feet good, feeling good. Talk to you in a bit. Yeah, we're back by the river again. So much beside the river is private property. It's a lovely picnic bench over there. Look at that lawn over there. It's postcard perfect. It's not like a little island, Vaughan. You see the way the water's coming like right there and then down.
They're living like an island.
That's really cool.
It looks like Augusta. Of course.
So pretty. So this is a better view. So this is Horsebridge Station, where you can come and stay in that railway carriage if you want. It's cool. It's got a little tiny engine in front of it as well. There's an old signal box on the platform. You see the platform on the other side there. But yeah, very cool. So we're going to head up this way, come off the path for a minute, and head up to the John of Gaunt Inn, which is this way. The Stockbridge to the John of Gaunt Inn, yeah.
John of Gaunt.
John of Gaunt Inn. Cheers. So yeah, bit of refreshment. Wouldn't say no. My advice to you is if there's a country pub en route, always stop. It's solid advice, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, more the better.
More the better. Yeah. Solid advice. Always stop. Have a pint. Cheers, and we'll carry on shortly. We've got about an hour and a bit to go to Stockbridge, and then we've probably got 20 minutes up to the campsite, which is just outside Stockbridge. So, yeah. Cheers. See you shortly. So you can see Stockbridge behind me there. Very pretty. So we have to get to the campsite now, which is another mile. So it's about just over a 20-minute walk. Hopefully we'll find there's a path that cuts through to it. So I'm gonna walk up there, maybe get ourselves set up for the night, and I'll bring you back then when we get there. Stockbridge view campsite, and set up a tent.
Hello.
If you'd like a tour, we don't want to see what's going on behind us. So I've got the Helm Compact 1, which is a one-man tent made by Terra Nova. Go inside, give that away. Got my pillow, my Climate Static SL, Snug Pack Travel 1, and if you look through there, it's pretty cool. It's got like a little storage area, so you can put everything. And then out here, got my little porch. I got my Tucano stove. Most important, tea and coffee. Water bottle with no water at the minute, just drank it all. And food, which I've got a pasta bolognese and a mince beef hot pot. So probably one of those, and then I got 2 more for tomorrow. Another pasta bolognese, and same again, mince beef hot pot, and my trail mix. So I got some beef jerky, trail mix, which I made at home, which is nuts, chocolate raisins, sultanas and fruit, and I've also got some porridge for breakfast. I'll probably get breakfast somewhere else too. But yeah, it's a nice little tent. Oh look, there's my flex tail pump as well, which I used to blow up my mattress. But yeah, so we'll see what tomorrow brings. I think it's time to get some food and see what happens up to that. But yes, not a bad campsite. It's got toilets, showers, everything you need really. Basic, just basically a field. Sheltered enough, it's got big hedges all around it, so should be okay. Not expecting any rain overnight, but it's forecast rain again tomorrow, so we'll have to see what the plan is tomorrow, if we continue or not, because it's looking pretty bad. But we'll decide in the morning and go from there. Alright, speak to you soon. So, in the tent, time for sleep. It's been good. Just chilled, had some food. Had a beef hot pot. I learned a lesson. Put the water in for longer, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. Knackered now. Legs sore, shoulder sore, but yeah, see how we get on tomorrow. Went for a walk down to Stockbridge back, which was nice. The heart of the Test Valley. And yeah, now back, so I'm going to sleep. Hopefully an early start. Get on it, try and get ahead of the weather tomorrow. So yeah, speak to you in the morning. Night then. Morning. So we're wide awake. Kent is away. Owen's just packing up his. See it there. How's it going, Bon?
Getting there.
And just gonna have some porridge and then probably set off. So we come up with plan B today, which depended on the weather. If the weather's gonna be bad, it's gonna rain quite a lot tomorrow as well. We might just walk to Andover. So it's gonna be called nearly the Test Way. So that would leave us with about 12 miles to complete. So we might just have to come back and do it, because 2 days walking in the rain just wouldn't be pleasant. So yeah, so just currently making a drink. The Tano stove. Get some porridge. And then we'll be off. So yeah, we'll walk back down into Stockbridge and then straight carry on that path on the disused railway line. And then we either branch left for Andover or right. Keep going up towards St Marybourne, but which goes around the outside of Andover anyway, so we'll see how we feel. Okay, I'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, day 3. That's right. The struggle is real. They make it look so easy in the videos, don't they? It's not. It's not. Okay. The old railway line track again, 4 miles. And we're now at West Down Nature Reserve. And we've picked up another man. Oh, I got my finger out of the way. Try that again. There he is. Picked up Big Keefy. So he's going to join us for this section. Vaughn's still here, loving life. So we've also come to the conclusion that we are going to divert off the Testway and go the 6 miles to Andover because of the weather. I mean, it's raining cats and dogs at the minute. Get to Andover, see how I feel. Call it a day there, because we can come back and then finish it from Andover pretty easily. But if we go off the rest of the way, then we'll be in the middle of nowhere. But yeah. Here he comes, Keefy. Yo! You may remember him some such episodes as, what was it called?
I can't remember.
Box Hill.
Oh, Box Hill.
Box Hill. I've just got to a place called Clatford, and you can actually see on this map that we started down at Taunton. We made our way up Romsey, kind of went a funny way. We were at Cambridge. You see the railway branches off Mollisfont, where we walked behind yesterday, where Stately Home was. Horsebridge, where we stopped for a pint. Stockbridge, where we stayed last night, and then we've come up here. That would have been, we would have probably continued that way towards on the test way, but we've come up this way following the River Anton, and now we're at Riverside Rest. So we got about 1 hour left until we get to Andover. As you can see, it's raining pretty heavily, so yeah, Andover's the end point for today. So we had somebody that said that that's partly where the source of the test is anyway, so, but yeah, it's very pretty anyway. It's been a nice walk along this river, so. Everyone got their wet gear on now. Fun, are you getting your Mac out? Yeah, it's lovely this. So we made it to Andover. This is kind of the end of the Anton Way, the River Anton Way, which we followed. So, see any of the fish? Oh, there's some there. Yeah, they look like trout in the river. Very cool. Okay, so we've come to, what's the name of this place?
The Town Mills.
The town mills in Andover. Having a coffee at the end of the walk. Fawn's
On the beer.
cheers. He's on the beer. Keith has also gone coffee. Driving motor cars. Sensible. Keith's going to jog back. 7 miles. He doesn't have a big bag though, you know, it's crazy. So we've done a total of 35 miles in the past 3 days. That includes walking to the start from the campsites, etc. And we have about 12 miles to go from here. 12 on it.
It's actually 9.
9 direct, but I think we'd go by St. Maryborn, so yeah, we'll come back and smash out the other section. But yeah, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you on the next one. Like, share, subscribe. Bye then. Okay, so map time. So we started off Ealing, headed up across the road through Taunton. Then this is where we went the diversion route. So this was the diversion instead of crossing the Broad Walk through Testwood Lakes, then on up, back on track, and then back up towards the motorway. And this bit was a nightmare full of brambles and all, not very pleasant. And then up through here, this was all very nice. And then, as you can see up here, I thought this might be a shortcut as it was raining really heavily by the stage. I thought maybe we'd go there, but it's a private road, so you can't. So we continued on down. Round in a big loop. You don't see the river for much of this part. And then there's not much recording now because we were getting soaked. And then we were in Romsey. And then we started, obviously went up to the train station and went home. And then this was day 2. We started here, up by the river. And then across some farmers' fields. And into scrub woods. It was really nice. That's the bit just back there where you could easily go straight instead of turning right. And then this was through the quarry. It's a bit overgrown there. And then across these farmer fields. And then I would recommend you just follow the road around here instead of passing through here, because again it was lots and lots of brambles. Very brambly. Then again back through some fields. And that's Cambridge Barn where we had lunch. And this is where the Monarchs Way joins the route. So now we're in the Monarchs Way, heading towards Modestfont. That's around the back of Modestfont, which you can see, and then you cut across here, which is like running parallel to Modestfont. You see people inside. And then we were on to the disused railway line, the Sprat and Winkle line. And it's just a straight path for miles here, with trees surrounding both sides. You really get the miles in. And then this is where the station was with the carriage you could stay in. And this is where the John Gaunt pub is, which was really nice, worth a stop. And then back onto the railway line. All the way up to Stockbridge. And then the campsite was about a mile that way. So we did that 3 times. We went up the campsite and back down into Stockbridge. And then this was day 3. So we knew the weather was going to turn, and it was a wise decision. The next day it did rain heavily all day, so yeah, we chose wisely. Also my feet were suffering a bit too. So then we carried on up the disused railway line. Again, it was just miles of embankment with trees on both sides. Not really much to see. You can see the river every now and again, but not much to see. And then this is where we left the testway. We met Keith in his car park, and then he joined us, and then we continued on the railway line. And then started basically following the River Anton Way into Andover. And then this was just through farmers' fields. Across the hills, good views across Hampshire from here. I think I took a couple of shots of it. And then we crossed down over the River Anton and up here. And then we came into Clacton, I think it was called, and stopped for lunch there. A nice pub, it was really pleasant actually. Had a Sunday roast, it was lovely. And then we carried on. That's the A303. And we were in Andover. And so we stopped there at the town mills. I got to the station, and that was it.